Morning. I can't believe how many mosquitoes there are down here. Where are they living? They can't be living on the salty lake. Anyway, I have to decide if I'm gonna tape this door completely closed or just leave it completely open. I'll figure it out in a few days. But today I'm heading 50 kilometers north. I think I've got some kind of national park cable car situation to look at, but that's the plan for the day. I checked, it's called Masada. I think it's one of Israel's main national park ruin places. And then 50 kilometers north of here, I should still be inside Israel proper, camping around Ein Bokek. Occasionally my solar panel doesn't turn on in broad daylight, and then sometimes it functions in overcast conditions like this. As for my puncture, it really was a phantom. There's nothing wrong with it. What are these ugly things? I've passed 20 of them in a row. This is interesting. I think it's still public beach, but there's segregated male and female entrances. And if I hadn't spent half a day on the internet at Macca's, this is probably where I would have spent the afternoon, not because it's segregated, but because there's showers. This is David. Hi, David.
Hi. Hi, Ellen.
David.
Enjoying Israel?
I am, very much. Even more so now. Look, I've just been handed a cold Coca-Cola. Thanks.
Some energy, yeah.
Thanks heaps, David. Cheers to David then. What a pleasant surprise. There goes David with my bike. Please come back, David. I don't usually let anyone ride my bicycle because I'm very precious about it. But he gave me a Coke and I felt bad saying no. And he didn't crash, despite it being not evenly weighted. Yeah, pretty much. I'm growing as a person. So David's a local groundsman here. He's a wealth of knowledge. And here is the free campsite I coulda, woulda, shoulda camped at. He says that no beaches are private in Israel. The map says otherwise, but hopefully I can have a nice Dead Sea camp in the next day or two. During my extended stay in Bethlehem and Hebron and consequent absence from social media, I still incredibly managed to gain 2 new Patreon supporters. Thank you so much to George and Todd. I'm incredibly appreciative of you both, and I appreciate everybody that's watching this, in fact, and helping me out with the old YouTube adverts. But a special thanks to my patrons and my PayPalers and my super likers on YouTube. Thank you to everybody, but a special welcoming thanks to George and Todd. Thanks heaps, guys. That's weird. Israel didn't exist in 1934. It was the British Mandate of Palestine, no?
His account contains all the elements of a fantastic drama in which Jews, Romans, and idealists fight to the death.
was King Herod of firstborn baby killing fame. This was his palace, and how about that view? This is originally a Roman bathhouse which was converted into a mikveh, the Jewish ritual bath. There's lots of explanations in Hebrew and English, plus they give you this brochure when you enter the park. It's a long time since I've been anywhere with this level of facilities. In the old synagogue, this rabbi was writing out the Torah. I may be getting old, but I'm still too cheap to pay for the cable car both ways. So it's back down the path. Oh, hello. It's a closed resort. The Dead Sea is receding, meaning that many of the resorts are literally kilometres away from the water's edge. Oh my golly, there's even half a tent. I've tied some strings together a little bit and it's got better mosquito netting than mine. Plus, there's a lounger, so I reckon I can have a little indoor sleep on a bed tonight. What a dream. What an absolute treat. Dinner in daylight on the beach with wine. Yeah. This may have been a mistake. It's not supposed to be this windy.